My name is Joanne Lee. On Facebook, I'm actually go by JJ Lee Empowered. Facebook won't let me change my name, so that's what I'm known on Facebook now. Anyway, I'm here with an awesome panel of powerful internet marketers. And just in case you're wondering where I am, why I'm so dark and low light, well, guess what? I am the back of my car. And I will tell you later, a little bit later, as to what the heck am I doing in the back of my car. But I would like to introduce them, these one powerful internet marketers to you. From your left to right, we have Mr. Andy Nguyen, Miss Emily Nguyen. No, they're not related. And to my right, or your right, would be Mr. Tam Dang. But we have come together tonight to provide you with some valuable, successful mindset in overcoming challenges and obstacles. And if time permits, we will go into one of the many paid marketing strategies, the solo ads. And it will be presented by Mr. Alan Luck, who's going to be joining us pretty soon. He has gotten amazing results from this strategy. In fact, he was on stage in our last event in Chicago with a red lanyard, which signifies the top 200 earners out of over 120,000 affiliates with Empower Network. That's awesome. So anyway, stay with us. He'll be hopping on real soon, and you definitely don't want to miss this. Anyway, let's get started on today's topic of overcoming challenges and obstacles. And I'm going to be talking about getting into what am I doing in my car, in the back of my car right now. It's been kind of a crazy week with my internet connection at home. In fact, today I was out. Yesterday, actually, pretty much all day I was out of internet connection, and today, literally over half a day, I've just been, pretty much running rugged, trying to get a lot of things done. And I don't know if you saw my, if you on my Facebook, you probably saw me posting, the video where I was literally showing you that I had no internet connection whatsoever. But here at Starbucks, I do have 3 solid green lights. So awesome. So that's why I'm here tonight, because I have this amazing panel of partners who, the team needs everybody to be there, to be supporting each other, and that's why we're here. So I'm glad that we're talking about sorry, I have my pup with me in the car, so just you see her jumping to the back of the vehicle there. So, you can't let, these obstacles get in your way of success. She's probably going to start chiming in pretty soon. She always likes to crash my videos and, at times like this. So instead of, sitting at home, huffing and puffing and getting frustrated and not being able to do, anything because my internet was out, I took the opportunity today and did some offline stuff, and then just took a drive. What is it, baby? Okay, I'm sorry. She's going to start barking because start seeing strangers here in the parking lot. This is my baby Khloe, by the way. She goes with me almost everywhere I go, whenever I can. We had a cool friend that came in today, actually, and so it's nice to be sitting out here with her, or else I would not, be taking her with me in the heat. But it got down to like 60s or so. But anyway, as I was saying, instead of doing nothing or making excuses that my internet connection wasn't working, and just blow it off, I did the offline stuff at home, and then take a drive out to Starbucks, where I could get the internet connection and start doing my online stuff. So, and also be able to get into this hangout with my awesome partners here. Anyway, I just want to pass the mic over to let's go ahead and start to the left here, Mr. Andy Nguyen, and he's go ahead and take it away, Andy.
All right, thank you, Joanne. Hello, everyone. My name is Andy, and the topic today, we want to talk about, how to overcome, challenges. I'll just go ahead and, tell you guys the, stories of myself, how I overcome and how I learn over the time. And, I'm still young. I watch movies, play games, on my iPad, iPhones all the time. And when I come to this Empower Network, trying to become something different, trying to become a real marketer, trying to make money online, I actually not sacrifices a lot, but there's something that we need and we have to do. Hey there. She's trying to say hello to me, maybe. And you know what? Instead of watching TV shows or playing games, I use that time for listening to the Inner Circle audios, reading some books that actually if you become one of our team members, we have a private Facebook group that tell you everything to do daily. Like the video challenge, you need to do a video daily, you need to blog daily, and we recommend the books and the audio that gonna help you learn, gonna help you overcome the challenges. And if you become one of our members, and we're gonna plug you in the system, and you know what to do. All you gotta do is just find time and just make time. If you don't have it, make it. I'm a student. I still go to school full time, and I work too. But I still have time to to learn, to market, even offline and online. So instead of playing games, watching TV, I actually stopped watching TV for 4 months now. I don't even watch TV anymore. It's just all negatives, all news and stuff like that. I don't watch it anymore. Even my favorite TV shows like Walking Dead. What's the other one? You see, I forgot it because I don't watch it anymore. So yeah, my point is that make time if you don't have it. I know some of you, a lot of you, maybe still a full-time employee, you have your full-time job, you go to work or you go to school like me. Just make time, after you do your homework, after you're done with your job, go home, instead of watching pointless TV shows. I mean, you can watch 5 minutes of the news to see what's going on, and after that just stop it, go to your computer, update to the Inner Circle, and just listen to the Inner Circle audios, daily. When you go to work, or put the videos or the audio on your phone and plug it in your car. Or if you don't have it, just buy some CDs, pretty cheap, a couple dollars, and burn it to the CD and put it in your car and listen to it. I actually don't listen to music anymore because of that. I put everything on my phone, and when I go to work or go to school, I plug it in and listen to David Wood, listen to the Inner Circle every day. Honestly, I didn't read every day, but well, the book, I didn't read it every day because I have some other stuff. But at least you have to listen to the Inner Circle every day and market every day. That's what I do. I market every day, online or offline, whatever or whoever you want to market to. Just do it every day, and the more you do it, the better you get. So that's my experience. and just a little story I want to share with you. Now I'm going to hand the mic back to our lovely host, Joanne. Take it away, assistant.
Joanne, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Oh.
Sorry, guys. I muted myself earlier because my pup started barking, so I forgot to unmute myself. Well, thank you, Andy, for sharing that with us. You're absolutely right. We have all of us have issues, obstacles, challenges, and those inner circle audios really keep your mindset, on track. I would like to call it successful mindset. I listen to it at least 30 minutes a day, and I'm still learning. Believe it or not, I'm still a newbie. I'm still learning how to download the audios onto my phone. But I'm able to access the audios directly from my smartphone, which is good. But I would like to be able to download all of them. But anyway, thank you so much, Andy, for that. And I would like to pass the mic on to our lovely, powerful Miss Emily Nguyen. Take it away, girl.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again. And Andy's totally right. I think it's super important to keep yourself plugged into daily motivational and inspirational videos that will push you to keep yourself moving forward to your journey and your goals and your visions. So I think that also applies even if it's not just about online business. If you aspire to become the best lawyers, then plug yourself into the best lawyers out there. Whoever has books and audios, listen to that person, right? Or if you want to become the best, doctor, right? You have to listen to study and listen to what they have to say. So it's the same thing when it applies to this online business. If you want to be able to reach your full potential, you really got to listen to those who have the results and that you want to get. So one way that I overcome my fears and my obstacles, being on videos was one thing that I was extremely insecure about. And it's funny because, Joanne and everybody, they don't believe it. They're like, no, how could that be, right? And I'm sure a lot of us here, videos is a huge fear. So how I was able to overcome it, I'm gonna be honest, I practiced every day, every single day, and I felt like there was, I wasted so much time. Like sometimes I would even make videos of myself, like spend 2-3 hours on it and just leave it on my desktop and not post it. I just leave it there because I'm so fearful of what people would think of me, of how they would judge me or say that, I guess I was really insecure with myself because I was afraid of how people would judge me. Now, how do you get over that? Well, one tip that really helped me is to empower yourself, again, through the audios like Andy was talking about, and to regain that self-confidence by surrounding yourself with a community that believes in you until you start believing in yourself. See, it's extremely important to surround yourself with positive people who have the same vision as you, who have the same goals, and that's really how you start empowering each other and encourage each other to push ourselves out there, to push ourselves to our full potential, and eventually, of course, to put myself on videos. And you know what? When you do post it out there, you get all these comments, these likes, and all these people that you would never think you would inspire. And it's by inspiring other people too that makes you, that gives me that warm feeling that I want to do more of this. So you'll never know what that feeling is unless you do put yourself out there. You'll never know how you can inspire others unless you do put yourself out there. And guys, everybody is born with the talent, with a passion inside of themselves, and you have to bring your message out there no matter what. You you will be able to inspire one person or another. So don't worry about it, and just make sure you put your message out there, regardless whether it's videos or through blog posts or whatever vehicle you decide to choose. Just let your voice be heard. That's what I wanted to say. And surround yourself with a community of people who are positive, who will lift you up, and who won't discourage you. Keep the negative people away. Make sure you just X them out. You know, whatever they say or whatever just, you know, makes them want to bring you go, like whatever words of discourage what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever however they're trying to discourage you, just imagine an X going across their face and zone out. Do whatever you can to zone out, and then plug yourself into a community that does believe in you and what you want to do and your vision. So that's how I get over my fears and my obstacles when I'm facing a challenge that I don't want to do, that I don't want to take action and put action into. So I hope this tip kind of helps you guys. So I'm going to pass it back on to Joanne there, so we can keep moving on the panel here with the tips.
Thanks, girl. You have no idea how inspirational or inspiring you have been to me. In fact, when you told me that you were, one of your fears was being in front of the camera, I'm like, really, seriously, girl, you're awesome in front of the camera. I'm the one who has that. That's one of my biggest fears. If you've been following me on my 90-day video challenge that Layla put out, a few days ago, that's my biggest fear right now, and because of you and the amazing team Take Massive Action and the Superwoman, and you guys have really pushed me through this, and of course this Google Hangouts. This is really my first time hosting the Hangout, and I appreciate the opportunity to come out of my comfort zone. I mean,
and isn't she doing an awesome job, guys?
Thanks.
She's amazing. I mean, she's always been so insecure about herself, and overcoming her fears. I mean, I'm so proud of this girl. And, I mean, if she can do it, anybody can. I mean, you should have seen her. She didn't want to. Putting a camera in front of her, she's like, God, no. She's totally awesome. And
Thank you. And I apologize again for the low light in here. I do have two lights on both sides of me here in the car to get some lights, but the sun is going down behind me, so it's going to get really dark. So I apologize, for being first time hosting the Hangout, and you guys can't really see me, but you can go Facebook and check me out. I have and friend me if we're not friends yet. Anyway, I just want guess who just hopped on the Hangout? I'm so excited. Actually, Tam, do you want to go first, or do you want Alan to go ahead and
Tam could share a little bit of his tip on how to overcome fears and obstacles, and then for those who have been waiting for the secret formula for solo ads to be revealed, just stay tuned. We'll be there soon. We'll catch up on you soon. But Tam,
take it away.
Oh yeah, I'll take it away, and then Alan can share a little bit about how he overcome some obstacles in his life, and then he can go and touch on a little bit on some solo ad strategies that he's been mastering. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really great segment at the end of this webinar, and there's going to be a part 2 tomorrow as well. But thank you for having me on this panel. I mean, we are, I'm just so happy to be part of this group of, entrepreneurs who are taking massive action. And this topic today, overcoming your obstacles, is so fitting for this group, because I know Emily, when I first started out with Empower, and we were starting at the same place. where we were like, we were, sort of struggling to sort of be in front of a camera, right? I still have those videos in my YouTube channel. If you want to go check them out, it's really embarrassing, but I'll put them out there, and that's tip number one about overcoming obstacles. You just got to face them head on, and you just, put it out there for everyone to see. Let everyone see your stupidity. Let everyone see your retardedness. And guess what happened? After they've seen it all, there's nothing else to judge or critique you, and life just goes on, right? But and Joanne, I am so proud of Joanne for what she's been able to do for the last few days. I mean, at this panel, she has been going through just this hangout alone the most obstacles, the most challenges. Her internet connection was just cutting out. Her she has to change position spots where she is. Many times she ran out to Starbucks, she ran out to a parking lot, now she's in her car. It's about, the thing is, it's about, if you let obstacles or challenges, stop you, then the thing is you can't grow as a person. Before I go into some of the obstacles I faced with my with my online business and how I have to deal with my offline life, right? I just want to share this little quick thing that I learned from Tony Robbins. And one of the things that Tony shares is, so for instance, if you draw a circle, right, and you place yourself in the middle, right, that circle is your circle of comfort zone, right? Now, life throws, challenges at you all the time, big or small, right? All the time. So you will solve one problem, another one will appear, right? So within that circle, any challenges that are inside that circle are the ones that you can comfortably handle, right? Now, there will be challenges that will pop up outside of that circle. And if you run over there and you solve it, right, another two will pop up. You run to those two, you solve them, another three will pop up, right? But if you keep solving them, your circle will grow bigger, right? And the more problems you solve outside of your circle will grow bigger. And that's how you grow as a person. Now, if your circle is that big, and there are challenges outside of that circle, and you run to it, you can't handle it, you run away from it. What happens if you do that too often is your circle will start to shrink, right? You start to shrink, and what's going to happen is that you become more depressed. You have more self-doubt because you're starting to self-critique yourself, and you say, well, I can't do that, I can't handle that, and you start to become this really small person. So so for me, when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's such a profound thing, right, to know, because now I love challenges. I love obstacles. When I face one, I'll find a way to solve it, because that makes me now a bigger person, right? So coming online, building an internet business, there are all sorts of obstacles and challenges, especially when you're brand new, you don't know, you've never done marketing before, you've never done any selling before, you've never done any network marketing before, you don't understand people, right? So that's where I came from. I had no clue what I was doing whatsoever. Coming onto the internet, as you have to understand capture pages, you have to understand sales pages, copywriting, SEO, and the whole works, right? And so when I got on first time, 2009, I was just struggling, probably like a lot of you are right now. If you're brand new to the internet, and you come on and you just there's just the internet marketing world is so big, you feel like you have to know so much, right? And you get overwhelmed. But on top of that, right, you have to deal with your offline world as well. And so for me, one of the biggest challenges was to run our strawberry farm while I'm building a business online. And I start work at 6 in the morning, and I finish sometimes 6 in the afternoon, sometimes 10, sometimes even 12, right? As the owner, you have to get there before the workers, set everything up, and then when they finish, you have to pack up, right? And you have to clean up. And so sometimes you think, yeah, being the owner is a good thing, but sometimes there's a lot of hard work. So that's what the challenges I had to deal with. But you know what? I wasn't going to let that stop me, right? So I just did what I can, structured my time, spend at least 1 hour or 2 hours, whatever hours I have each night for my business. And as you can see right now, I'm committed to this hangout. We are actually doing this hangout, I think 5 days a week. We'll be sharing, a lot of mindset strategies and tips. And, everyone's in Canada and America, so their time is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard is when we start. And for me, it's 11 during the day. So it clashes with my work, but that's the thing is, I put this priority above everything else. I'm going to make it happen. So I'm going to be here, when we have a hangout. And nothing's going to stop me from doing that. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much what I want to share, and that's the situation that I'm in at the moment. Dealing with my offline business and working with my online business, having sleepless nights, having mornings where I got to wake up, and I just got to pull myself out of bed. Got to really try and and try and make the work on the farm smooth, and then at the same time trying to build a successful online business. So it's very tough, and if a lot of you guys are going through the same thing, I could understand. But you know what, the thing I want to leave you with is just never quit. Just take that one step at a time, and if you stay consistent and you keep stepping forward, when you look back, you would have gone so far. You'll be amazed at what achievement you have, because you took that little step forward and keep pushing through. So with that being said, I'm going to hand the mic back to Joanne, our wonderful host.
Thank you, Tam, for sharing those amazing stories, and also the Anthony Robbins circle, example circle there. That's awesome. Sorry, guys, if I look side to side here, because there are people staring at me like, what is this girl doing with the lights on and inside the car, with a laptop. So, but anyway, sorry, my pup is giving me trouble here. Just want to pass this mic on to Alan, and he's going to be, don't go away, stay until the end, because he's going to be sharing you some amazing solo ads strategy. Take it away, Alan.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, hey guys, my name is Alan Luke from Toronto, Canada, and before I go into my story, I want to touch on what Tam said about Tony Robbins. I was actually at a Tony Robbins event 2 years ago in Toronto, and I actually participated in the fire walk. Okay, if you guys don't know what the fire walk is you actually have to walk through hot burning coal fire. Okay, it's a pretty long process. Okay, and so basically it was a Friday night. He tells you have to sign a waiver. Basically making sure that there's no liability, and he tells you that you could get burned, and really all this negative story that really instills fear in your mind, because what he's doing is he wants you to build up this fear in your mind and how you go and break through once you walk through that fire. So he really ask you to think about what are you really scared of, okay? And back then I was really scared of basically many things, like public speaking, really just working on my business, like there's so many negative mindset I had about about money, like a lot of things, right? So he actually have you anchor all these negative beliefs, and fear together, right? And basically and he teaches you how to walk through that the fire. So one thing he had you do is basically visualize in your mind that all that negative belief you have, and then really just project it at a very distance. And the moment that you kind of walk through that fire, you kind of visualize it decreasing, and then when you walk out the fire, you make that power move, okay, which really anchor, which really allows you to set an anchor move, like, like this, right? And then when you walk through a fire, you basically, get rid of all those negative beliefs. So it's just something that's really interesting to me. Like, I've never done that before, and it's like Tam said, it's all about, you just have to work through all these fears, right? Like, we have so many fears within us that we have to really just, I think one thing that I really, really helped me is just reading every day, and also listening to the inner circles, right? And just really putting positive energy and positive mindset in your brain to really help you break through that fear. Because if you don't put any positive information in your brain, then the negatives will just keep, building up. So that's one thing, I want to say about, Tony Robbins. So quick story, I have a corporate background, and right now, I have a very successful mobile app company, which I work, like 12, 14 hours a day. So I'm very, very busy, like most of you. But I'm still able to manage and run a successful empowered network business, okay? And one thing I really attribute that to is through paid advertising, okay? I'm not telling you guys not to do any, free marketing, which is, blogging, video marketing, Facebook, because all these are very effective, okay? But one thing I tell my members is actually combine both, do both free marketing like Facebook, blogging, which is part of the 8 core commitments, video marketing to brand yourself, to connect with your list. But on the other hand, you want to focus on paid advertising, because paid advertising will give you that fast, instant result. Okay, so you want to combine both together to really, take your business to the next level. And I've been learning a lot from my mentor since late last year when I got involved with the Empower Network. And one of the core strategies I really focus on is solo ads. Okay, if you guys don't know what solo ads are, it's basically you're renting out another person's list, and you're marketing your marketing message to these people. Okay, so what that means is that I can actually go rent out someone's list and pay them money and have them promote my offer, in this case, the Empower Network, okay? So I just want to do a quick screen share. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. One very common solo ad places, because most people ask, okay, so where do you go advertise? Where do you find solo ad to advertise, right? So one of the very popular place is called soloaddirectory.com. And here really, it tells you a solo ad allows you to buy a mailing to another marketer's list. They promote your offer in exchange for an upfront payment. Okay, so this website actually has a bunch of different solo ads, and the person that owns the site actually, actually did solo ad with these people, and actually he wrote a review on each one. So, for example, this person here, Abel, okay, and this person writes about, okay, so he ran a solo ad with this person, and this is the cost, and his results. So these are pretty good places that you can try out, okay. But I know that these places could be overused right now by all the empowered network people, going after these places, okay. But one thing I want to stress about paid advertising, especially solo ads, okay, is that it doesn't always work out, okay, because some people place 2 solo ads and they say, oh, I didn't get any leads, I didn't get any sale, and they quit, okay. It's really consistency, okay. It's just like you placing an ad in a newspaper, right? It's not going to be a winner every single time, okay. One ad could get you a lot of leads, sales, but another one could be, flat out, dead, okay? So it's all about being consistent and trying out different things, okay? Do not be so emotionally attached to the campaign, okay? Treat it as, you run a solo ad as one campaign, you test it, okay? You track how many opt-ins you get, and how many sales you get, and then if it's a winner, okay, then then you do more of it. Okay, you reinvest, you invest 20% or 30% back into buying more solo ads. Okay, and if it's no good, then do not be emotionally attached, but just buy more, because there are so many different solo ad places out there. You're pretty much able to find some good ones. So this is just one place that you can get some good solo ads. Okay. But I really suggest you guys to go out there and find your own, okay? Because this list here is probably overused by now. So if you have like 20, a lot of people going to this place and actually, promoting their Empowered Network, then it is likely that, when they see your page, unless you have a unique capture page, if you use the traditional Empowered Network page, then they pretty much saw the page, and then your conversion will be very low. Okay, so another place I want to show you guys is, this is actually where I find majority of my solo ads is a place called Warrior Forum. Okay, the Warrior Forum is pretty much one of the top tier internet marketing forum. Okay, as you can see here, is since 1997, and you click on it. You click on search. Well, you get an account first, okay, and then you go to search and you put in solo ads. Okay, one thing I really look for are new people that are basically coming on and selling solo ads. The why that's so good is because these guys are new. They have a list and they want to start getting into the solo ad game. So that means is that their list is fresh. Okay, their list is good. It's not being sold many times before. So that means that try to look for people that are brand new. So I'm just gonna randomly click on one here. Solo ads, hot converting solo ads over delivery guarantee. So let me click on that. So as you can see here, this person posted this on May 1st. That's like yesterday. So as you can see, there are a lot of people coming onto this solo ad game selling clicks, okay? Because as you know, people need traffic, right? You cannot get enough of that. So a lot of people come on and sell clicks to sell clicks so they can drive traffic from their list. So this person here posted this May 1st. That's yesterday. So I can scroll down and take a look at how much they charge. So he's saying it's 50 clicks for $25, 100 clicks for $50. So essentially, we're looking at 50 cents per click. So that's not bad, not bad. You also might want to read the terms here, because some of these solo ad vendors will not allow you to promote the Empowered Network page. Okay, so you want to get your own capture page for that purpose. Okay, so it said here, I deliver English speakers to your offer. More than 70% of my traffic come from the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. This is very important. Okay, I think one thing that would really allow you to maximize your solo ad campaign is, I suggest you guys actually contact this provider. Okay, so, most of the time you can contact them through the form, or they might give you a Skype or email. Okay, in this case, he didn't have any contact info, but you can contact him through the form and ask them, where is the majority of your traffic? Is it because we really want the best traffic are Canadian, US, UK, and Australia traffic, because these people likely speak English. You don't want any traffic that are like overseas traffic, international traffic, because it's likely that these people are not not the best traffic. Okay, that's what I have to say. It's not the best traffic, but if you focus on US, Canada, UK, and Australia traffic, those are good traffic. Okay, so you want to contact these people, this provider, and ask them. The first question you want to ask them is, how big is your list? Okay, so he might say, okay, I have a list of, let's say, 5,000 people, 10,000 people, or 15,000 more. So first question you ask them is, how big is your list? The second question you want to ask them is, what are the source, like what countries, your list is comprised of, what countries. So if it's most of his list is built through U.S. traffic, then you know that his list is good because it's all U.S. traffic. And the third question you want to ask them is, how do you build your list? Okay, is it through, does this person go to different solo ad places to buy clicks and also build his list, or does he do pay-per-click? Does he do giveaways? So ask him, how does he get traffic? Okay, so that's very important. So you know that the quality of the traffic. Okay, and finally, you can negotiate with them. Okay, because here is say 50 clicks for only $25 or 100 clicks for $50. You guys might want to do a small test first. Let's say I recommend buying anywhere from 100 clicks to 500 clicks, just to see how good his list is in terms of opt-ins. Okay, and you guys can actually negotiate the price too. So here he only has 2 options, but for my other vendors, they might even start off with with 500. So if you run across vendors that only sells minimum 500 clicks, you might want to ask them, hey, why don't I test a small portion of your list first? Let's say let's do 250, 100 clicks to see how good it gets, and then I'll buy more. So you want to always negotiate, and after you run the test and you get and it happens to be a really good list, then you want to scale, and then you go back to them and say, hey, I ran a solo ad, it's pretty good, so I want to buy more from you. But can you make sure that you run it to another portion of your list so that it doesn't overlap? Okay, so if you find something that's good, you can actually buy more clicks from that vendor and scale your campaign. Okay, so basically, you also want to take a look at some of the reviews that other people are posting. Here is, hey, I had a perfect solo ad experience. I bought 100 clicks, received a nice amount of bonus clicks, and 54 subscriber. So this person here bought 100 clicks and they got 54 subscribers. So that means they got over a 50%, 54% opt-in rate. So that's very good. Okay, so obviously that really depends on your capture page. Okay, and even that, I think you can even go back to this vendor and ask them, hey, this is my capture page right here. Do you think it will convert with your list? Okay, and he'll give you a recommendation. Okay, and he'll even teach you how to tweak it. Okay, to make it better. Okay, and so that's really one tip that you guys really want to focus on, is negotiate with the vendor and ask them a question. Okay, just don't just go buy it without asking any question, because that means you're really just really just testing it without any idea what's going on. Okay, so you really want to understand how good is the list by asking the vendor some question. Where the traffic is from, the speaking countries, okay, and really asking them recommendation on your capture page to see how you can better, tweak it, okay. After even because I was running an ad with a provider last week, and he let me use one of his page, okay, because he knows by running his page it converts much better than my page. So he actually gave me the file, and I actually just upload on my server, and basically I ran his page, and I got like a 55% opt-in rate. So that was really good. So going back here, that's just one person. Okay, so you can go through the list here. As I say, there are tons of people coming on and selling their lists, selling clicks to people. So you will never run out of place to buy from. So this person here seems has posted back in December. So I think this person might be a little bit more experienced in this game. And right here you see that here's how my list can make you money is these 4 countries, as I mentioned: the U.S., Canada, UK, and Australia. So these are probably the best countries for traffic you want to get. And they do have an email address here, so you might want to contact them and ask them a question about the solo ad places as I discussed it. And let me see here. Usually, when you buy a solo ad, it range from 1 day to 3-4 days for the vendor to kind of deliver all the clicks to you. Okay, depending on how big of the clicks you buy, right? If you buy 100 clicks, you might be able to deliver it that same day. Okay, so the price here for this vendor is 100 clicks for $45, 200 clicks for $90, 300 clicks for $135. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If these guys, I think also another really tip for you guys is you want to also ask them about how long it'll take. What I mean by that is that if there are a lot of people going to this place and buy solo ads, okay, then you might have to wait, let's say a week or two, to even have your ad go out. Okay, so you want to ask them how long it'll take for your ad to go out, so you get an estimation. Okay, while within this time, you don't just sit there and do nothing. You want to go do other marketing avenue while this campaign goes out. So with these solo ad, at any given time when I run a solo ad, I can easily get 100 to 200 leads a day. Okay, so that's the amount of leads I can get, with solo ads. Okay, like I mean, if you guys run pay-per-click campaigns or any things like that, I mean, it's really hard to get 200 leads a day unless you spend a lot of money in pay-per-click. So solo ad is just really allow you to turbocharge your effort by leveraging other people's lists. So another place I want to share with you guys. So the first one is solo ad directory. These are some of the recommendations here. The second place is Warrior Forum. One comment about the Warrior Forum is that because it's a forum, there are a lot of people that can post comment and reviews about this particular vendor. So you know that if these people are getting good reviews, then it's likely that this place is providing quality traffic. Okay. So the third place I want to share with you guys is there's a place called SafeSwap. Okay, SafeSwap is another place you can buy solo ads from. So first of all, you want to go get an account. Okay. Okay, and the second thing is you can look through these people. So if you put search here, if you see solo clicks, you click on, let's say you want to buy under 100, 300, 300 plus. So you click on 300 plus, and you will see that these are the places that they are selling clicks. So this person here is selling 100 clicks for $39, and you see here these are some of the rating. So 100% rating, 788 people like this vendor. And he's here. My offer is 100% guarantee. I have buyers. Okay, this is actually very interesting. She say that she has a buyers as part of the list she has. If you guys don't know, buyer lists are the best list. Okay, buyer list means that people who purchase some kind of product from this vendor. Okay, it could be a course they own, or some kind of information product that the list purchase. Buyer list is so good because they spend money already with this vendor. So not only shows that they're serious, okay, they're not just looking around, but they have money to spend and they're eager to learn. Okay, so buyer list always trump a regular business opportunity list. So that's also another question you can ask the solo ad provider as well, is your list comprised of buyer lists? Okay, I think it's really hard to find buyer lists nowadays because most people basically just build a list and they from different sources, and they just basically go and sell clicks, right? If you find actual vendors that sell buyer clicks, those are really really good. So make sure you test those people that actually sell buyer clicks. Okay, so this place here is you can scroll down. Like there's so much. I mean, that's why you can never run out of traffic. Okay, because you can literally go buy clicks all day long. Okay, but you want to make sure your capture page is good. Okay, it's good. So I can show you one of my capture pages. This is just one of my capture pages. I have many that I'm testing right now. This is one page that I'm using right now, which is converting at anywhere from 40% to as high as 55 to 60%, depending on the vendors, right? So as you can see here, my page is very simple. Headline. Ask for email, and they click here to pretty much opt in. So if you guys want to get higher conversion, you only want to ask for email address. If you ask for name, email, phone number, then it's very likely that your conversion is going to decrease, because the more field you ask, less people are going to respond to your offer. So that's one thing you want to test, is just asking for an email address, okay, and just having a very simple page. Like this page alone, as I said, converts really well. But this is one page I'm testing. So so SafeSwap, is a good place. It's a good place to have. And basically, I want to show you guys another source I'm actually testing right now. This is actually one of the underground source that my mentor kind of show me. So I'll reveal to you guys what this source is, and hopefully you guys will see some good results from it. So this place here is called Rent the List. Okay, Rent the List is they're a very big company. They have a really big list themselves, based on segmentation, and they sell clicks to you based on your demographic. So how they work here is.
Alan.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is it just me, or is the screen kind of frozen for you guys? Andy?
Oh.
JJ?
Is it frozen?
Oh.
I think it's been frozen for a while though.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought it was you. I mean,
oh,
I thought it was what you were doing.
No. Oh, really?
No, because you were going on another topic, and I still see the same screen. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was taking notes, and so is it still frozen?
Okay. So I guess.
Oh, is it frozen? Yeah, that's why with Google Hangout, that's one problem that you run into.
Well, you know what we can do? We can actually, we're approaching the 1 hour right now, so what we can do is just continue this tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, tomorrow I can show you guys one little trick that can instantly increase your opt-in by as high as 60%. Just making one little tweak to your capture page. So
awesome.
If you guys want to tune in tomorrow, and basically there's one little tweak that allowed me to take my conversion to another 50%. So
cool.
Well, you guys, that's gonna be so there's gonna be some golden part 2. That's right, tomorrow. So you're gonna have to come
awesome.
back and catch us.
And I'll show you guys my underground traffic source that I'm about to reveal to you guys.
Definitely, you don't want to miss that. Wow, awesome, Alan. Thank you so much. There was definitely
no
some
problem.
golden nuggets you just dropped there, and I was like typing away, taking notes. Yeah, I thought the screen was kind of frozen, but I wasn't sure until Am said something. Thank you, Am.
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure why.
It's okay. It happens. It happens sometimes, but
no problem. We can definitely take this part 2 here to tomorrow. But anyway, yes. Absolutely. Make sure that when you do place sold ads with these vendors, one thing I always stress is negotiate with these vendors. Negotiate with these vendors. The answer is always no unless you ask, right?
Exactly.
So, but anyway, now that you've learned this one awesome strategies of marketing for leads, go out there, take massive action and do it, because massive action will get you massive results. So in closing, I just want to thank you, our audience, and everyone on this panel here for being here tonight, and for Alan, and Alan for providing us with such, valuable content on solo ads. And we're going to continue with your part 2 tomorrow. So we'll be sending out the invites tomorrow or you can come back into the same page and just click refresh tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Anyway, so in closing, anyone would like to say something before we
Yeah, before you guys go, whoever's watching, if you have any questions on what Alan was touching on with solo ads, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Ask us any questions you have, and if you have any, obstacles or challenges or fears that you've been facing when it comes to this online business, let us know as well, and we'll see how we can help you out with the tips and tricks that we can give out more out there. So that's what I have to say. Don't hesitate to communicate with us. Click on the link below, and we will see you on the inside. Yes, I'm like closing for everybody. Sorry. I'll pass it on to
okay, no problem. One more thing I'd like to add is I've heard it from someone, I don't remember whom, but it goes, your greatest setback is your greatest comeback for your greatest success. I'm going to repeat this so you can write this down. Your greatest setback is your greatest comeback for your greatest success. So whatever challenge or obstacle that you face, remember that saying. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Aaron Rashkin said that. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But that's just a long tidbit I want to share with you tonight at closing. And yes, definitely go back to the person that invited you here. Click on the link below. And anyone else would like to say a closing statement?
Yeah, can I just add something quickly? So we're here, and the purpose of this hangout is to help you guys succeed in your business. So definitely keep the interaction going. Go to the comment section below, and just you can ask questions. If you have any requests of some topics that you might like us to share, and go ahead and just go to the comment box and just place it in there, and we would love to help. So that's all I'd like to add. It was a great hangout, by the way. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, take massive action and click the link below and join our team.
Bye.
Bye, and hopefully I won't.
Bye, guys.
Hopefully I won't be in the dark tomorrow. Y'all can remember me as a woman in the dark for this hangout. Anyway, thanks, y'all. See you tomorrow.